Hello and welcome to my channel. It's your girl Ameza back with another exciting episode. How's your weekend going? I hope everything is going well. I'm enjoying this beautiful day. It's not snowing. It's a tad cold, but not so cold. So it's okay. We can work with this. So, how was your week? Hope you told someone you loved them. So if you're new to this channel, this is Ameza Superstar Chat Room, where I get to talk about things that I have on my mind, and I invite you also to give your opinions and comments. I'm also going to invite you to subscribe to the channel. It's encouraging and it shows your love for what I'm doing. And also share with your family, your friends, your colleagues, and I totally appreciate that. So please click right button right there, and thank you. So today I'm actually going to talk about men and their cell phones. Oh my goodness, what is going on? What is it about men and their cell phones? So a lot of times when I talk about topics here, they're either related to a movie I did, I Got Your Back, or it's something I overheard, family gatherings or friends outing or things like that. And then I bring it here and I just want to ask, like, what do you guys think? What is this thing? So this past, today's actually the beginning of the weekend, so it was a gathering of friends. And one of my friends was complaining how the husband never ever turns his back on his cell phone. And that got me thinking, because everyone there had something to say. And the general consensus is, it is true. It's not only a man thing, mind you. It's not only men. Women are also guilty. However, it's very synonymous with men. So what is it about men and their cell phone? Well, for one thing, I can tell you, a lot of them get into troubles. A lot of relationships have broken up because the contents of those cell phones have been made known to the partner. Pictures, text messages, even voicemail. So are you one of those people who have caught your partner doing what they're not supposed to do via the phone? Now, I will tell you this, if it's not the cell phone, it's the laptop. However, the cell phone has taken over your mobile phone, because again, it's very mobile. So the man takes it everywhere he goes to, the bathroom, the shower. It's a no-go area. So I was out with friends some 2 weeks back, and it was something about the cell phone also came up, and I thought, okay, I'm going to have to talk about this. And the guy's like, oh my God, I never, ever, never leave my cell phone. No one can get hold of my cell phone. Nobody, not even my wife. And I'm like, that's interesting. And I think a lot of women have just come to that point where, you know what, they can't be bothered. So this is my thing. Even if they feel that way, that they cannot be bothered, that is not to say that it doesn't bother them. I think they have chosen not to sweat the little things. And I think a lot of us do that, in a relationship. You really can't afford to sweat every little thing that comes your way. You've got to pick your battles. But when does it cross the line? When does getting so involved with a cell phone cross the line? I think that for me, I'm a very physical person, as in I'm present. I'm in the physical. So if you choose to have an online presence, as I like to call it, then stay there, because then you're wasting my time. I don't want to have an online relationship with a non-existent physical person. So that to me is a waste of time. Now, if I want a long distance relationship, or I wanted an online relationship where we don't get to see each other, feel each other, or even know each other, then it'll be fine. But I don't think you can eat your cake and have it, where you have a physical relationship with a wife or a girlfriend, or even your family, your kids, and you're still maintaining an online presence, meaning you're not present. Okay, so every time it seemed to me, especially when you're a certain age, I mean, as teenagers, the millennials, this is what they're doing these days. Have you seen a group of millennials hanging out? They're all on their phone and they're all texting each other. And that's that generational thing. Oh, there's a noise here because I'm actually outside enjoying the wonderful weather. So we do have some ambient noise that probably is not very, very, it's probably not a good thing to be filming out here, but I'm just enjoying it and I thought I wanted to share with you. Anyway, if it gets so bad, I will put subtitles on the video. So what I was saying is, if you see the millennials, okay, we all know that is what they do, but that's a certain age where you're not making lifelong commitments to somebody or something or people. But I think when you get to a certain age, then it becomes old. Okay, it becomes embarrassing, it becomes annoying, it becomes irresponsible, where you now almost have to reach your partner or to reach that significant other person. You have to text them on the phone and voila, you have their attention. Then I think at that point, either rules have to be made. Certainly you have to revisit the relationship and let's know where your priorities lie. So again, it's not only men. I have to tell you this, men are not the only one that do this. Women also do this. I've had male friends tell me, well, my wife is always on the phone. And it's gotten to the point now I can't reach her. The only way, I mean, we can be in a room, we're watching TV, and she's on her phone. And for me to even talk to her, have a conversation with her, I have to text her. Well, there's a problem there. Why aren't you communicating? I think whoever you're with is constantly on the phone, then they'll rather be with whoever or whatever is on that side of the phone than to be with you. I mean, this is not rocket science. If you're with a man and he's on his phone or his laptop, instead of talking to you, looking in your eyes and having human conversation, well, clearly whatever's on the other side of the phone is more important than you. To me, that's just picking sides. That's not. And some people are like, well, what if it's work? Well, there's time for work and there's time for family and there's time for that special person in your life. Relationships aren't easy. You've got to work at them. You've got to make out time. So when you're on the phone, you are making out time to be with whoever or whatever is on that side, on the other side of that phone. So it's the same way, schedule time to be with the person that's physically present with you. Now that's how I feel. So what are the signals that someone is probably stepping out on you? I'm not an expert here. I mean, I can't tell you because someone is on the phone all the time, they're stepping out on you. But then, there are red signals you watch out for. One thing that came up on this conversation, and I'm laughing because this is really funny. And one of the things the girls talked about, and you probably think I'm always having girls outing. No, it was girls and boys, but the thing that the girls talked about, oh my God, guys, you can never see the screen on their phone. That also is something to talk about, something suspicious. They won't let you see their screen. Or another thing, the phone never rings. The phone never rings. It never rings, always on silent or vibrates. And there's certainly so many excuses. Oh, when I'm at work, I don't have it on. So when I'm home, I totally forget. Or my phone is always on silent. That's just the way it is. It's just I've tuned into, that's how it works. I think, it's polite that way, really. Okay. Another thing is I mean, come on, you get to a certain age, some excuses really do not fly. You know, someone calls you and you're just unnecessarily yelling into the phone and calling out the name of the person, then they walk away. Telltale sign something is not right. I don't know, you tell me, what do you think? Do you think when you as a woman, you're not able to see the screen? Because what they do is when they sit by you or where they know you can see that screen, the face is always down. Face is always down. You know, so you're seeing always the back of the phone. Okay, that's one. It never rings out. Okay, it never ever rings out. Or they never ever pick up the phone when you're around. So when you're not around, I mean, they're making calls, they're talking, but whenever you're around, the phone doesn't ring, or when it rings, is not picked up. So you barely ever see your partner, either your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, talk on the phone. Okay, so those are signs, you know. So what's going on? Why can't you talk in front of me? Okay, or they only talk in the car before they get to you or after they leave you. I mean, any one number of person can attest to this. I'm not just pulling things out of my, you know, where. It's something that, you know, people actually have complained about. And these things have actually broken up marriages, relationships, friendships, you know. But what do you think? Or maybe you have more to add to it. You know, how people take calls when they're in the bathroom with the fan on. Is that something to be worried about? Do you think this person is stepping out on you? Well, let's talk some more. Let me know what your comments are. What is it about men and their cell phone? I might do a part 2 of this. I'm actually very curious. Because I have been hearing this, and I know these people are not making up stories. But what exactly is it about men and their cell phones? Why is it like their love? You can't, I mean, and there's so many viral videos there. Have you guys seen it? I know there was this viral video about a guy in the emergency room and his wife dropped him off and she was driving away and he suddenly realized, it's so funny. He suddenly realized, like, oh my goodness, she's got my phone. He ran out of the emergency room, ran out of the hospital and pursued the car with an IV stand. A friend of mine actually told me the husband will go into the shower with his cell phone. It's not a laughing matter. I'm laughing because I don't even know what to say at this time, you know, this very moment, because it's insane. You go into the shower with your cell phone. Let's talk about this. I'm probably going to do a part 2 of this. I want to know, what is it about cell phone? What is it? What's on there? Pictures? Texts? Voicemail? What is it? But I would tell you, they're very protective. They're very protective. You can't see you. It's so rare to catch that cell phone facing upright, or where a call comes in and you see the number or you see the face of the person. Oh no, that I don't even know where that happens. You know, the cell phone is always in their pocket. If it's not in their pocket, it's right next to them on a table there and it's face down. What is it about men and their cell phone? Let me hear your opinion here. I really need to talk to you. So comment, share, write to me privately if you want, amezaSuperstar@gmail. Let me know what your opinion is. This is a fantastic topic, okay? Just because you can't get to his cell phone or he's talking to someone and you don't know who it is because it's always in hushed tones, or he walks away from you, or he's in his car, does that mean he's cheating on you? Seriously, why are we jumping to that fact? Or are we jumping? So until I come your way again, this is Ameze, your girl. Please subscribe and share, like and comment, and I'll be back your way again. Until then, love yourself. Tell someone you love them, including the ones that will share their cell phone with you. Take care. Bye-bye.